So we're going to be doing the data science prep course setup guide for Mac. And so to start off, please read these guides carefully. We're going to go here, click this magnifying glass, type terminal, press enter. Then we're going to copy this command here, paste it in the terminal, press enter, enter again, and this should be downloading and installing Homebrew. I'm gonna skip that because I already did that before. Then we should copy this, pass it here, and that's going to install Git. Now again, I already did that before. Next we need to sign up for a GitHub account or log into our existing account. Click here and follow the instructions. Then we're going to create a workspace. For that, we need to log into GitHub. So going to go to github.com, then click this plus here, new repository, and we're going to create a repository named ds/prep/workspace. Now we're going to make the repository private, initialize it with a README, and add a Python gitignore. Then we're going to press this button and that will create our repository. After that, we're going to clone the repository. But first, using the mkdir command, we're going to create a projects folder. So for that, we're going to copy this, paste it here in the terminal, press enter, and now we're going to use the cd command to enter the projects folder that we just created. Then we're going to clone our repository. So for that, we go to github.com, to repositories, click the DS Prep Workspace repository, and now we're going to click here, clone or download. Make sure clone with HTTPS is enabled. We can toggle that with this button right here. Then we press this to copy the link to our clipboard. We now go to the terminal and type git clone, and then the link we just copied, press enter, and that should clone our workspace repository. You might have to type in your Git username, followed by enter, and then your Git password, followed by enter again, to authenticate yourself during this process. Next, we're going to get the learning material. We do that by making sure, going to our terminal, and passing this command to make sure we are in the right folder. We then copy this, and we can pass it here directly. This will clone the DS Prep course repository, where all the learning units will live. Next, we're going to get the week 0 learning unit. So for that, we can use the command line. So just copy this, pass it here in the terminal, and then you're all set. So next, we're going to create a virtual environment to installing our Python packages. So we pass that here, press enter, and then we need to activate our virtual environment. And once we do, we notice that the name of our virtual environment, which is prep_venv, appears here in parentheses on the leftmost of our command line. So now that that's done, we're going to change in to our week 0 SLU000 Jupyter Notebook directory. So just copy this line, paste it here in the terminal, press enter. We're now in the correct directory, and now we're going to use pip to install the required packages that for this SLU, and just pass this here, press enter, and now that's done, and we're ready to work on the learning unit. For that, we can just type Jupyter Notebook and then press enter. Our browser window should pop up, and now we should just follow the instructions in this part. Basically, what we need to do here is go here to cell, run all is good. Then we go back to this page right here, and we can click quit and close this, and now we should be in the command line again, or we can just press Ctrl C to close the Jupyter Notebook app. We can also just close the terminal window and open one again by going here, typing terminal, pressing enter, and we should have a new terminal window open here. So note that now we need to make sure, so now that we've worked on the learning unit, we need to commit and push our work. We do that by going to the right directory, by passing this command here. Then we type, we can pass the next command in the terminal, press enter. This will add our files. Now we're going to commit the work that we've done, and then we're going to push it. You might have to type your Git username, press enter, and then type your Git password, and then press enter again to authenticate yourself. Yeah, that's it. You're all set up for the data science prep course. Bye!